Wait, I gotta go to the ER? Can I go tomorrow? It's not an urgency, it's an emergency. Ah! Okay, and action.
What?
Guys, it's Amy, and for those of you who don't know, I did have a last-minute operation. It was pretty scary, and let me fill you in. Let's jump from the beginning. It's Friday, and my spine's hurting a little bit, but like, I didn't know if it was like PMS or something related to that. I kept feeling my face, it felt hot. I just felt kind of blah and fatigued. I'm like, yeah, it's normal, because one, I was like PMSing, two, I am always tired because I have to wake up super early, and I try to not only do a day job but also like my passions and have family relationships, learn, I go to school. It's so much going on that I try to cram in one day, so I'm just used to being fatigued. So next day, Saturday, I still feel blah, and I feel my face. I'm like, I'm not really feeling that well. You know what? I'm probably fighting something. My immune system, it's knocking something out. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna just stay in bed. I just stayed in bed, relaxed. It was my day off. It was Saturday, and I just got a lot of work done on my laptop. I enjoyed watching movies and just being on my laptop. Sunday, same thing. Felt a little blah. And I was like, all right, well, I mean, it's usual to kind of feel blah, fighting a virus. It could take a week or so. I'm just gonna let time fight it off. Come Monday, I go to work, I still feel blah. I don't know what's wrong with me. So that's when the WebMD Googling starts coming in. Yeah, the self-diagnosis. Oh my goodness. That is a rabbit hole for sure. Yeah, I'm Googling, what do achy spine, fever, chills, and like stomach in my abs. Now, like, the weird thing was I had pain in my right side, but then it went away. So it wasn't chronic at all. It was just like, it was painful, and then but then it was like on my whole like stomach area. I was like, I feel a little crampy. Like, what the heck is it? Oh, it must be cramps. So yeah, I typed that in, enter. Mono, I have Lyme disease. Yeah, I'm like diagnosing myself as all of this. I call my friends up. I'm like, yo, like, yeah, I've been feeling a little achy. I don't know what's going on with me. And my friends are like, welcome to getting old. And I'm like, oh God, that's depressing. I'm like, oh, really? So you just feel awful, like, all the time? You just feel achy? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. So long story short, I'm like, you know what? Let me stop WebMDing. If I still feel like this tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm gonna go to the doctor's. Come Tuesday, I feel a little bit better. Wednesday, I wake up, I feel achy bone. I got a fever. Oh my God, I don't feel good, but I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna power through the day because I feel weird calling out sick. No. So yeah, so I go to work, I power through it. Mind you, I'm freaking out inside. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, do I have a brain hemorrhage? Do I have kidney failure? Lyme disease? 'Cause it's the unknown that freaks you out, the unknown. Cut to, I was gonna go to an open mic thing, and I was, the whole day I was kind of excited to go to my open mic. Yeah, I'm like jotting down things that I want to say throughout the day at work, and on my way home, just something clicked where I was like, I can't go to this open mic. Like, I need to figure out what's wrong with me. I'm like, it's probably nothing. So I go to the doctor. They take my temperature. I have 102.5 fever. The urine test came back like, yeah, irregular. And the doctor like did the pelvis test, and he was like, okay, you need to go to the ER. I'm pretty sure you have appendicitis. I was like, oh no. I was like, I don't have time for this. I know, like, do I have to go? I don't want to go to the doctor. I'll go tomorrow. He goes, it's not an urgency. It's an emergency. I advise you to go now. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay. This is serious. Okay. All right. I go to the hospital. The ER room was scary. I'm in the middle. There's curtains. I'm in the middle. There's curtains side by side. There's vomiting on my right side. There's vomiting on my left side. The guy to the left side must have been detoxing, if you know what I mean. He was like mean to the nurses. Oh my goodness. He wouldn't give them his weight, his age, nothing. Very not cooperative, very speech slurry. He was peeing on the floor. The nurses were like, dude, can you can you pee in this cup? Can you ask us for a cup? That's what we're here for, I'm sitting in the ER just like to my right, to my left. They do the blood test and the CAT scan. Okay, so I'm waiting for my results. It took forever. The guy was like, yeah, it'll take about 4 hours because we don't read the CAT scans here. Closing my eyes, I'm like, please hope that it's nothing. I just want to go home. They come in, the doctor, she's like, okay, hi, yeah, your appendix ruptured. Yeah, it's more serious than we thought. Mind you, I'm paraphrasing because I was such in a blur that I'm paraphrasing what the doctor said. He was like, yeah, so it's worse than we thought. Your appendix ruptured. We are going to do surgery tonight. Fast forward a few hours. Mind you, I'm trying to email my work, trying to email everybody I had commitments with, saying hey, sorry, can't make it. That's all I'm concerned about is just letting people know why I can't make it, because I feel bad. I don't want anyone to feel like I ditched them. So long story short, they were going to do an operation on me that night. However, it actually ruptured so much to where the doctor said, you know what, let's put you on the antibiotics. It could be a messy operation, so we're going to put you on the antibiotics and we'll touch base in the morning. Fast forward to the morning, the doctor comes in, we're going to do the operation. Thank goodness the nurses, the doctors were so amazing. The next day, I did have a little scare because I still had a high fever and my blood pressure was through the roof. They had to do chest x-rays on me. They had to do blood tests to make sure that the abscess did not go in my blood. It was just very scary. And the doctor did say if you would have came before it burst, it would have been a very clean and it would have been an easier surgery. Fast forward to today, I'm done with the surgery. I'm better. And now it's been 2 weeks since I had the surgery, and reflecting on it, I like to tell you guys this: please validate your feelings, because I didn't validate my feelings. I thought I was being a baby. I was like, yo, you're being a baby, you're fine. No, validate your feelings. If you don't feel right, don't wait more than a day. Get a thermometer, get something to kind of track your health. Validate your feelings. Go to the doctor. There's nothing wrong with going to the doctor. And that's my story. You don't want to end up like me. I'm just happy. I actually gave myself a pedicure that Monday. The Monday before going in the doctor's. Because you can't wear shoes or cute sandals in the hospital, of course. So I'm just man, at least this ER visit happened when I had cute toenails. How to know that you have appendicitis is know that not everybody's symptoms are alike, because I did not have vomiting at all. When I tried to diagnose myself online, one of the first symptoms were vomiting, and I crossed it off my list. I was like, I don't have one of the most important symptoms, vomiting. That's why I'm not a doctor. Do not WebMD freak yourself out. Just go to the doctor. And just remember, not all cases are alike, okay? So a good signal if you have appendicitis is just a little pain in the right side. It's For me, it just came and went a little bit. Okay, so it wasn't a sharp pain. Like, the doctors were like, yo, you got a high pain threshold. And I was like, sweet. I was like, hell yeah. And also, lesson in life, stop powering through stuff. Like, you don't need to power through stuff. Just relax. What you don't get accomplished, it doesn't mean you're like inadequate or incapable of getting something done. Everybody just chill, relax. My message to you guys is like, validate your feelings. Get tools to track your health, like a thermometer, just a $12 thermometer to track your fever. If you have a fever for more than a day, and I'm not a doctor, so like, you know, take this with a grain of salt. Like, seriously, if you got a fever, that's a sign that you're fighting off an infection. Yeah, so take care of yourself and don't neglect yourself. I totally neglected myself, for sure. Yeah, I put it on the back burner. I didn't have time to, I was stressed about going to the doctors because I was like, you know, I woke up feeling that day, like feeling a little off, but I was like, I don't want to call out sick. I feel bad. No, call out sick. You're going to be fine. Your work will not penalize you for going to the doctor. I am happy to be alive, and like, here I am. What I learned is validate your feeling. Salud, cheers. I'm cheersing to an invisible flute of champagne. Cheersing with coffee. Salud, cheers to health, wealth, and happiness. Thanks guys, subscribe to my channel.